How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode on the HuntCraft survival server. So we're over here in the spawn chunks, and you can see I've been doing a little bit of work over here. So I've cleared out a lot of the trees around the spawn chunks because we are going to be upgrading our iron situation on the server. So with that last project, we needed a lot of iron, and the farm that Eureka built in here, even though it was a really good farm, I really appreciate him building that, didn't put out not as much iron. We could have probably finished that other project a little bit faster if we'd had a little bit more iron a little bit quicker. So, since we now have the tree farm and the mob farm to fuel the tree farm, we're going to be doing something that involves a lot of wood, and that is building the Iron Titan. So this is a design by Tango Tech. This is a massive iron farm we're going to be building in the spawn chunks. So we're going to get going on that. So basically, to start it off, I've gone through and marked out. You can see one of the pillars kind of straight to my right and kind of behind me. I've marked out the spawn chunks so I know where they are. I tried to do it the legit way where you go and drop items and all that, and it just didn't work. So I downloaded the world, uploaded the file to a spawn chunks finder, and that's how I did it. It worked out really nicely. So with that, we've got our spawn chunks marked out. We're going to get going, and the first thing we're going to do is take down Eureka's iron farms. So we're going to go and do a quick time lapse of that, and basically how this episode is going to be working, it's going to be a lot of time lapses and just short little bits of me talking. So yeah, it's just little things like that. And yeah, so let's get going. I'll put the time lapse up of me tearing down Eureka's farm. So Eureka's iron farm is now down, and we're going to start working on the Iron Titan. So I'm just heading back to the base because we need to grab a few more materials, and mainly we're going to be using kind of throwaway materials on this. So things like our cobble, stone bricks, stuff like that. So things that we don't really, well, it's good to have a store of, but we don't really need to have because we'll get them more from mining. And yeah, so I think we're doing pretty good on our amount. We're a little bit low on cobble. I'll just grab whatever I can and bring it over. And I just want to let you guys know that I don't want to offend anyone, or I want to make it sure it's well known. I did ask permission from Eureka before I took his iron farm down, and I'm happy to give him any of the materials that were in that farm. They are his, so he did get them, and this iron farm that I'm going to be building is for everyone on the server. I'm not going to try and sell the iron, because there's just going to be, if this thing works as advertised, there's going to be more iron than I can possibly handle. So the next thing we're going to be doing is putting in the massive platforms. So we'll jump to a time lapse of that, and I will bring you guys back in once I've got that done. So we've got the platforms finished now. So what you saw in the time lapse was that the stone slabs to basically the stone slabs over there is that section. Basically what happened is I didn't watch enough of the video. I know I said before, or actually I don't know if I said it before, but I was planning to watch the full Tango Tech's full video a couple times before I actually went and built it. Then I realized it was an hour long. So I kind of just building it section by section as he covers it in his tutorial, which is a really good tutorial, by the way. And so I thought this was the only platform. Little did I know that there is actually that section, and this whole arm. So this platform is absolutely massive. Let's go up and take a look. So from the video, from what he's been showing so far, all of the reason we have this little, I don't know, the different patterns all the way along here is to help with the placing of the doors later on. So each, I think the cobblestone line are doors and the stone brick lines are doors, from what I'm understanding. I'm not too sure. Again, I'm only, I don't know, I think I'm maybe 20 minutes into the video, but you can see the end of the spawn chunks is that pillar right there, and the other pillar, not sure if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it. That pillar right there. So we're getting a little bit close, but I think this is the maximum distance it goes out on this side, and I think that this side is a temporary thing that's going to get torn out, or maybe it's this part that's temporary. I'm not too sure. Tango Tech was talking about something that was temporary, and I'm not too sure what we're going to be taking out. But what I know is that something, I don't know, there's no problem if this stays. We're going to try and, next episode, once we finish the farm, we're going to work on definitely making it look a little bit better, because we don't want an eyesore in our spawn chunks, since our spawn chunks are actually quite nice looking. So yeah, so this is the farm so far. So now what we're going to be doing is getting onto the roof of this place, and then from there I believe we go into putting the water streams and the villagers in. Luckily for me, when I was moving, or kind of lucky unlucky, and the sun's going to go down, it's going to get pretty dangerous up here. So I'll tell you guys the story as we go down. But I can't remember if I showed it in the time lapse or not, but when I was moving, there was villagers in the other iron farm, and basically when I was moving them out, I built a big bowl right here. You can kind of see the remnants of it. It had two blocks deep with the water, so the villagers would fall down and they would survive, and I could use them later. Sadly, they all despawned. So I was going to go and message Eureka and try and get some villagers from his villager breeder over at the community area. And then I found, let's see if yeah, it's still here. I'm not losing it. This secret little, where is it? Let's go down there. This little hidey hole where there seems to be one villager. And I think the reason he was saving this is because, let's see. Oh, maybe not. No. No. Oh, I thought maybe it had projectile protection. Or not mending. But I guess not. Too bad. But it does have Frostwalker. That could be useful. So there's one village over here. I don't think I'm going to use it use it with the farm. Just because there's, I thought there was more. I thought I could see more. I was actually really excited about that, but it's no big deal. So I'm still gonna have to message him, try and get some villagers over here. So it's kind of good luck, bad luck, but we're gonna get a whole new batch of villagers. We're gonna build a whole new villager breeder over in the spawn chunks here, and I should be able to just kind of go AFK. Or go do some mining or something, and since it's in the spawn chunks, we'll just get tons of villagers, which should make our job a little bit easier. So we'll hopefully be getting to that pretty quickly here. But let's move on and do some more time-lapse stuff. in. Now the next step is to start bringing in the villagers. So the next big thing we have to do, and it's night, so I'm kind of... This whole place is lit up, but I don't really want to go down here. Oh, you can see all the creepers already. Alright, so the next step is to get the villagers in position. So we're going to have to go over to the community area and find a way to bring villagers that are over there back to the iron farm. I still haven't heard anything back from Eureka, so I'm just going to kind of assume that he wouldn't have a problem with me taking a couple villagers, and if there's a problem, then I'll definitely help them get villagers back. I mean, I've got no problem helping out with that kind of stuff, so... And I think, honestly, that he shouldn't have a problem with me taking a couple villagers, so... I'm gonna just play it safe, or, well, play it risky, I guess, and just kind of take the villagers. And Eureka, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if I took the villagers and you didn't want me to, and I will help you if you need help getting more villagers back. But I would like to get this project done, and the only place I know where there's villagers is in the community area. I don't know if there are any... I can't think of any communities that are anywhere near the spawn chunks, so... Hopefully we can... Yeah, hopefully there's some villagers over here. But I'm going to move them over, and I'll bring you guys back in once we got the villager breeder going. Alright guys, so you can see here, I've got this nice little trail all the way up, and I'm going to go down and sleep before my villagers get attacked. But basically my plan was originally to bring a few villagers over here and just build a breeder over here, because I thought that might be easier. But looking at all the breeders that I can find on YouTube, they're all pretty, I don't know, I can't find any just simple ones, so I think I might just use Eureka's and just kind of go back and forth. Now I know I need around, I think it's somewhere around 60 villagers. I know I need 20 on either side, and then I can't remember how many I need on the far end over there. So I've got 7 here now, and I'm going to start working with these guys. We're going to put them into position. I'm really hoping they don't despawn. I'm not too sure. I don't know a lot about how villagers work, so I'm kind of worried. And I forgot to... Oh, no, there they go. Okay, they're going. No, they're not going. One went. Okay, I think we will... Oh, maybe. Launching. Go. And stuck. Go. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to add a few more powered rails in here. Probably give them a boost right before they get going. This guy's... Yeah, I got stuck on a powered rail. Go. Don't push me off. Yeah, keep going. Go. Launch. Alright, I should have put in more powered rails. I might have to do that. We'll see. I'll get these 2 up and... Come on. So yeah, this is going to take a little while, so I'm going to put on a movie and probably just go at it. Continuously put in villagers. I think they should be going to the hole just fine. No, I probably have to go nudge them. Okay, well, no. Oh, forget it. Alright. So we've got 1 in, and it's a shame to do it, but I gotta break the glass. Alright, there's our... Where'd it go? No! Why? Oh, I hate villagers. I don't know why they're always so difficult. Let's see if we can nudge this one in. Oh, and another one came back up. Okay, well, we just got a whole new set of problems. Okay, let me see. Put that there. Nudge it back on and send them away. Alright, so I gotta build up all the way around this. We're just gonna close that off for now. And then we'll break that. Now I'm really scared to walk away from these guys, because I think if they're in a container like this, then and they can't move, I don't think they'll despawn. But we already had the problem of losing a bunch of villagers before, so I'm gonna risk it with these 2 to give it a little test as I go get more villagers, but we will see what happens. Alright guys, so the farm is now done. A little bit of an unconventional way of finishing it off, I guess. I apologize for not having any footage between now and putting the villagers in, basically. What happened is I built the whole farm. I did a few clips of finishing it, and then for some reason the audio didn't record. So along with that, we also had to go through and redo the farm. So I had to tear out all the doors, move the villagers back up 2 blocks, and basically just redo all the doors and everything, and the platform and all that. And yeah, so on the second try, we had the same luck, and it didn't actually work again. So Yeah, that's kind of the position we're in. It's been, I think I've spent probably close to 20 hours on this farm, and with no luck, we don't have an iron trench, or an iron titan, sorry, but we do have a working iron farm. So this is a little under an hour, and we get about a stack. So the rates are slightly better than the iron farm we had on here before, but it's no iron titan, which is kind of disappointing, but it's not too bad. I kind of had fun building this. I'm still debating whether or not I actually had fun seeing how it didn't actually work, but I mean, it's a cool build. So I talked to Eureka and Jit, and I let them know that if they ever want to tackle this project, or some update comes out from Tango or something where someone wants to take a shot at it, I'm going to be leaving all the framework up. I'm going to be leaving these villagers over here, leaving all this framework and the portal framework and all that. And then if, I don't know, any of the three of us decide to take a shot at this project again, it won't be too hard to redo it. So, it kind of sucks that we didn't finish it, or we didn't get it working, but that's kind of how this game works. Sometimes certain things just don't work for you. And yeah, so we're going to be kind of leaving this episode on a low note, but next episode we're going to start doing we're going to start working on a little bit more community-oriented stuff. So I've noticed our community area is a little bit lacking. No one's really built there, except for I've built a museum, but nothing else is really popping up. So I'm going to see if I can get that kind of jump started. I'm going to go and build some pathways, build a store or something, and all that's going to be coming in the next few episodes. So if you guys enjoyed this one, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, please subscribe, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.